Nithyananda everyone, it's the Kundalini Yogini. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to share with you guys that I did it! I completed 21 days, 3 weeks food free. I was undergoing a process called NIRAHARA Samyama. It's one of the most ancient yogic techniques which has been revived and regifted by my guru, Paramahamsa Nithyananda, for us to do as a spiritual practice to help go beyond the boundaries of food, to help complete any food patterns that we have in us, in our bodies. And I'll tell you, we have a lot of them, whether we know it or not. Whatever shape or size or age you are, you probably have quite a lot of addictions and obsessions with food that you don't even know you have. I learned that in the process, that's for sure. I just feel so empowered. Overall, one thing I would like to share, I feel so empowered at the end of this, that I was able to do 21 days of this and live on a liquid diet for 21 days. The details of the program I'll share below because I'm not going to go too much into that in this video. But one of my last videos I actually shared when I was in the very beginning of the program. So if you guys want to know more, definitely check that video out. But I just wanted to share with you guys my experiences and my breakthroughs which happened for me during this process of Nirahara. So one biggest thing for me was overcoming the drive that food runs your whole day. I really started realizing and experiencing that my day didn't have to be run by me eating, by my meals. And so much, I really had a conscious awareness that so much of our days normally is centered around when we eat and when we need to eat, or feeling hungry or feeling like we have to get the next meal, trying to plan for that. It was such a beautiful and easy space where I was just in the flow of all my activities and life and busy schedule. And whenever I could, I will grab some liquids. I was always keeping my stomach full with a lot of healthy liquids and juices, and just going about my day like that. But I never had to stop and think about food, and so much freedom comes with that, with going beyond choices. I didn't feel like I was ever obsessing with food, feeling like I was craving things. I seriously never had, like, the whole process, I did not feel hungry, and I did not feel cravings for any types of food or missing solid food at all. The one thing I did feel was an appreciation for it. I definitely experienced that that space of gratitude for food, and just for the enjoyment and the pleasure of it. But the need for it went away completely in me. And even now, actually, so now it's been a few days since I've completed the program. So I've been a few days where I could be eating again, and I've been eating, like, still not very much, and only when I feel like I need it. But even now, it's just something which I know I don't need, but I can enjoy. And it's such a powerful space, and something which really breaks so much of our modern understandings and cognitions about food and what we need, what nutrition is, what a human body requires to function successfully or harmoniously. And another thing which happened is so much completion of really deep patterns, especially around violence. Swamiji was explaining that actually even chewing food, that motion of chewing, is a violent expression coming through the human body. So when we remove that from our diet for 21 days, when we stop chewing any solid food for that long, it allows a lot of completion happening in our biomemory, our muscle memory, when it comes to violence, that animal instinct, that kind of an aggression which is in us. And man, so much got brought out of me, whether it was in my relationship with my husband or my family or my friends. A lot of patterns were surfacing around anger, aggression, violence. But I knew that a spiritual process was happening and that all of that was being cleansed out of me, which was a really empowering feeling at the end of the day. So I felt so empowered ultimately because I knew that was getting healed and completed. And I really have felt that so much got yanked out of me, so much toxins and dirt and in my inner space and physically got removed out of me in this process. So it was overall an extremely beautiful experience. I would highly recommend for anyone, no matter your shape or size or your age, as long as you're over 18. No kids should be participating in this. But if you're an adult, go for it. It's extremely healing. Whether you've had severe problems with food in the past or not, I'm telling you, it'll bring up and heal so much for you, no matter what you've been through. So thank you for listening to my experiences, guys, and I hope this video was interesting to you. Let me know if you have any further questions or comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Love and blessings. Nithyananda.